Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video for you. First off, I'm going to say blessings, guidance, and protection. Integrity, strength, focus, and understanding. Each individual out there, no exceptions. Never no exceptions. I feel a need is important for me to tell you this. The way I start my videos off, I didn't come up with that. I didn't write that down. I just simply let spirit move through me. Then I wrote it down. And I used to write it down each and every time I would get a download. I would get information. I would write it down. But that's the process for you. Okay, bam, you caught that spark. Bam, you caught that moment. Bam, you see what you need to change. Don't forget. Write it down within yourself. You remembering things, you giving yourself reminders, people reminding you of things. It's simply this tablet, these notes of this oneness. Spirit simply moving through an individual, through energy, so they could give you that certain information. When you're talking about light codes and you're talking about downloads and you're talking about all of these type of things, it's energy, no doubt about it. It's multidimensional, no doubt about it. But it's information. It's information. When you're reading a book and you get to a certain part of the book that, say you read a book and these certain particular pages out of the whole book, that's the most interesting part of the book for you. That's where you get the most information from. That's what registers with you for some reason, these couple of pages. It's not so much as the words on the page as the concept that energy creates for you. We can all attest to this because I used to be like this. When I was in school, like I can read something. I could read it word for word. I can focus on it while I'm reading it. And you can ask me 5 minutes from then, and I couldn't pass the test of it. I'm not going to say couldn't pass the test because it all depends. Some things is just interesting to your mind. So you just pay attention to it more. You just tune into it more. But just on a basic level, I know I'm not alone with that. You know, and I used to try all kind of different things. Like I record, like my tests, I record them and go to sleep with the earphones on. I was trying to plug it in me, you know. But that's what that is for individuals. When you remember that like that, it's that concept that those words gave you. It's that bit of information, that piece of information that you receive through those words. Now, when you go back to them pages, I can guarantee you, whatever number those pages are on, got significance to it. It got significance to it. Because say if what registers with you is on page 3, page 7 don't have nothing to do with that. It's that 3 that you remember. It's that page. Every day, every time you open your eyes, every moment you have is that page. Every moment you have is words on that page. Now, you know one thing. Every step you take ain't going to be a sentence. But after a certain period of time, you get to grab a concept. You get to get an understanding. You get to grow. When you're talking about a box, right now. It don't matter how old you are. You can literally face yourself and say, man, it's so goddamn much that I don't know. Man, it's so much that's way beyond my intelligence. You could say that. So what is a box? How you get in a box? Why would you jump in a box? And we put ourselves in these boxes, and that's your belief system. Individuals still in a box, and you been outgrew that box. What you think happened? It don't matter how big the box is. If you in it, sooner or later you got to outgrow it. Sooner or later, it's gonna start getting uncomfortable. Sooner or later, it's gonna be frustrating. You can't breathe in there. Sooner or later, you're gonna start knocking. You're gonna start knocking. You're gonna want somebody to take you out of that box, let you out of that box, give you a way to come out of there. Same concept with your life, with your beliefs. It's so much that makes sense if you make it make sense. See, all you have is information. That's it. All you receive is information. That's it. It's the abilities that you hold within yourself that allows you to process it. Because we can all attest, each individual don't process it the same. Each individual don't truly know how to process it. You know, like, that's just what it is. But helping yourself, and when you get better, extending that hand, that's how everybody get fixed. That's how everybody come unhinged. You say come unhinged. Take that hinge on the door. Wherever spirit going with this one. Take that hinge on the door. It holds the door up. It holds the door up. It don't necessarily move out of place unless you be rough with the door. It allows for privacy. It allows for you to receive knocks, to know people at your door. It allows for you to have a certain sense of security when you're in your space and place. But what it doesn't do is move. What it doesn't do is see inside and out. It opens and it closes one way. One way, it opens and it closes. And you got to touch that door in order to move them hinges. You got to take the hinges off to move the door. You in control of this. That's what Prophet telling you. You in control of this. If you feel like you've been having a door open, you feel like spirit ain't there, move your door. What that mean, Prophet? That mean move yourself to another head, place, and space. Stop focusing on what you think it might be. Stop waiting on what you think coming your way. Stop trying to assume things. Because when we assume, we jump in the box. When you assume, you jump in the box. When you're jealous, you jump in the box. When you're envious, you jump in the box. When you got hate, you jump in the box. This is things that don't allow you to see other things. This is things that consumes individuals through emotions. If you wouldn't have the emotion behind it, it wouldn't even make sense for you. It doesn't make sense anyway. But if you didn't have the emotions, if you didn't feel the way you feel, why you feel the way you feel. The way I see it, in order for me to dislike an individual, truly dislike them, truly see them, and hate pop in my mind. I want to hurt them, pop in my mind. In order for me to be in a place like that, that person would have to at least touch me. At least touch me, huh? That's not how the game played on this earth. It's played through these perceptions and through these emotions and through these, I think I know everything. So you think you could take your emotion, put it with what you know, and how you feel is exactly how it is. And the whole time, You ain't got no shoes on your feet. Matter of fact, you ain't got no feet. You ain't got no feet. Think you're moving and you're not. My mama used to say, it don't matter what an individual tell you. It doesn't matter how old that individual. It doesn't matter what you think that individual knows or been through. Just listen. If they telling you something, just listen to what they got to say. Whenever they finish talking, you know if you need to keep that information or let that information go clean through you. That's wise words for any individual listening. It's obvious you don't know everything. Accept that you don't know everything. You not knowing everything doesn't make you less than the next individual. No. It doesn't make you less than the individual that knows things that you don't know. Because everything that individual knows, you also know. You just haven't reached that vibration and frequency for it to come to you through your thoughts. And that's what that oneness represents also. It represents us at a high vibration. It represents me committing myself to help an individual. It doesn't matter how many individuals I help. It's the word help. It's the word assist. It's the word guidance, man. Your higher self been guiding you your whole life. You just truly, really understanding it on a breakdown. But your whole life, you never had that conversation about you and your higher self. It was just you and